¿Qué onda, mi familia? Look, you guys see the title of the video? Predictions for the second week of the Premier League. Am I going to guess right? Am I going to guess wrong? Who knows? Stay tuned for the video. Let's get right to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
So for our first game is actually on Friday. It's going to be Nottingham Forest hosting Sheffield United. Now look, both of these teams are coming off losses, but in my opinion, I think Nottingham Forest win this game. They either win as a 2-0. I don't think Sheffield United are going to be able to compete with Nottingham Forest. Matt Turner had a very, very good game last game. Either Nottingham Forest win 2-0, or it could be one of those matches where it's a close game where it ends up as a 2-2 draw. For our next game, Fulham versus Brentford. Now look, Fulham is going to be hosting Brentford at home, and I think a lot of people are going to be picking Fulham on this. And I know Brentford have no Ivan Toney, but look, I think Brentford get a big away win. Brentford win this game 1-0. For our third game, Wolves are hosting the Seagulls, aka Brighton. Now look, Wolves are coming off a loss against Manchester United, but they played a very good game that game. And if they play like that against United, there could be a possibility that it could tie. I don't see them winning the game. Brighton were very good last week, and I think Brighton actually win this game 3-0. Wolves, they could have possibly tied. If it's a low-scoring game, like if Brighton don't score a lot, Wolves could probably score to get a tie. But I think Brighton, they're going to be a team to watch this year. Brighton win 3-0. So this next game was actually supposed to be Luton Town's home opener. But because it needs to do improvements to the ground, you know, have a better stadium for when other teams come in, this game had to be postponed. Luton Town was going to play Burnley, and let's say this game did happen. I think Burnley, you know, they're going to be the favorites to win. But look, Luton Town are going to be playing, if it were to happen, right? Luton Town were going to be playing at home. And I think the fans, you know, they're going to have their back as always. I think Luton Town probably tie this game. I don't see them winning. I think they tie the game if this game were to happen. For our fourth game, Liverpool hosts Bournemouth. Now look, both teams are coming off a draw. And Liverpool, even though they did draw, they looked pretty good against Chelsea. And that side, either way could have won the game. I think this game is going to be easy for Liverpool. I think they win big. And this might be bold, but I think they go crazy and they win 5-0. For our fifth official match, Spurs look to host Manchester United. Now look, Spurs versus United, two big clubs. They're part of the big six in the Premier League. And honestly, this could be a draw game, but I think United could surprise a lot of people by winning. Same thing with Spurs, they could surprise a lot of people. But honestly, I see this as a draw. 1-1, very close game. Spurs, United, draw. And in my opinion, the game of the weekend, Manchester City versus Newcastle. Manchester City are going to be hosting Newcastle. And look, both of these teams are coming off very good weekends. Very high scoring game for Newcastle. City won. Now look, there is no KDB, no Kevin De Bruyne. And you know, that it plays a big part, right? He's a playmaker for that team. But look, City have the quality players in order to win this game. And I think people are going to be saying this game might be close. And I believe it will be close. But City just have Haaland, right? Haaland could turn up anytime he wants to. And I think City win this game 3-2. For our next game, Aston Villa hosting Everton. Now look, Aston Villa are coming off a bad week. They have Mings, who is going to be out for the season. And Everton, they're coming off a loss as well. Very bad loss for them as well. But look, I think Villa are the stronger team here. And I think Villa come out victorious with a 2-0 win. And for our second and final match on Sunday, we have a little London derby going on with West Ham hosting Chelsea. Now look, Chelsea did draw with Liverpool. They look very good. And they just signed Caicedo. I believe he has to play this Sunday. I think he's going to be ready to go. And I just think Chelsea's going to be too much for West Ham. I see Chelsea winning this game 3-0. And for our final match on Monday, wrapping it up, we have Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Actually, you can even say this is, I guess, like a London derby, you know, both teams from London, whatever. But look, Crystal Palace, they're going to be hosting Arsenal. And I think Arsenal, they're too good, right? They're one of the top teams in the league. Crystal Palace, they could potentially, you know, score a goal. But I don't think Crystal Palace win this game. I see Arsenal winning this 2-0. All right, guys, thank you for watching the video. I think I'm actually going to put up a table of like the fixtures that I, you know, listed up for this weekend. And for next week, what I'm gonna do is just check out what I got right, what I got wrong, things like that. This is a quick. I try to make this like a quick fire video. Hopefully the video is not too long. But yeah, predictions for this weekend. I'll try to put up some stats or whatever what people are thinking. Prediction basically, right? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys.